So I was getting ready to work on the next Photics TV video when this little award appeared. It says, "Congratulations, your site reached 1,000 clicks from Google search in the past 28 days. That's also the message in the notification email, except it added, "Think this is awesome? Go ahead and share the good news." So consider it shared. Although I had forgotten about this part of my Google account. The Search Console and sites showed that Crossy Road is a big part of that growing content. Yet there was something else. It's a tutorial article from over 14 years ago. It's entitled "Typing Special Characters on Android and the iPhone." Apparently this is still a problem, as the article is fairly active. This is what the article looked like back when it was newish. I missed that textured look. The days before the internet was flattened. Although page speed matters a lot with search engine optimization. So I decided to check the Google Search Console. How was my website doing? Well, there was a problem. On desktop, the core web vitals were all green, but on mobile, something was wrong. It said LCP issue longer than 2.5 seconds on mobile. What's LCP? Well, I kept following the trail to the web.dev website. There's an article entitled "Largest Contentful Paint." That's the LCP acronym. The article says LCP reports the render time of the largest image or text block visible in the viewport, relative to when the user first navigated to the page. If you use PageSpeed Insights, you can get a better visual of what this means. The idea is that you want the viewable part of the web page to appear as soon as possible. A good LCP score is 2.5 seconds or less. So, what was wrong with my page? Well, it was loading in 2.6 seconds. That's funny. Google was concerned about 1/10 of a second. That should emphasize the importance of speed. The fix was pretty easy. I used ImageOptim to compress the images without losing image quality. This is part of internet history. I don't want to ruin it. Now here's where it gets more technical. While looking at the source code, my initial reaction was just to add lazy loading to the images. But the web.dev website had a lot to say against that idea. In an article entitled "The Performance Effects of Too Much Lazy Loading," it says, the findings included that lazy loading can be an amazingly effective tool for reducing unneeded image bytes, but overuse can negatively affect performance. It also states, overall, websites that use lazy loading tend to have worse LCP performance. The article mentioned an issue with WordPress, so that's when I looked again at the source. Over the years, something changed. Now WordPress is adding the fetch priority attribute. What's that? Well, the debugging fetch priority video on the Chrome for Developers channel has an in-depth explanation. But basically, if you know that a certain image should be loaded first, then you can specify that with the fetch priority attribute, and a value of high. This helps with the largest contentful paint timing, as a more important image, such as a logo or a banner image, can be prioritized by a web browser that supports the attribute. So I left WordPress to do its thing, as it was only prioritizing one image. Because if everything is high priority, then nothing is high priority. So to summarize, if you're running a website, Google has a lot of resources to help with that. Lots of links are in the description. Being aware of image optimization and image attributes can help with search engine optimization.